Hi guys, how are you? No headphones. I think I threw them in the wash for one more ride. Hair's getting gigantic. Don't know what to do with that. Anyway, just wanted to mention as you're believing and as you're realizing what's happening with you, we really have to balance the information outside, the political circus bullshit, everyday life, with the spiritual side. You know, if you look at the yin yang symbol, one side's fat, one side's thin. They're the mirror opposite of each other. You can't stay fully in the fatter side while, say politically, while the thinner side spiritually doesn't suffer or doesn't grow. It really is a responsibility to manage. And there has to be a very fine balance. If you stay too much in the physical world, politics, all the bullshit, stuff like that, your spiritual side's going to suffer. You can't go heavy on one side for a long time and then try and come back to the other. It's not going to grow. So for most of you, you're going to have to pull a balance. We, for a lot, we have to look at it that way. Now, for some, it is just a circle without the yin-yang. You have a balance that you can manage internally. And the majority are going to the spiritual side. At least I'm hoping. I'm saying majority, but I really don't feel it is. Because we do have to live in the physical world. The problem with that is there's no way around it. Yes, I smoke, sorry. I think I've said that. But what I'm getting at is if you feel the need and your growth is in the spiritual side, go towards it. If you have to balance the politics of, in other words, the politics, the what celebrities doing, it's just distractions. There's no growth within that. So even with that yin-yang, you really need to work on the spiritual side more if you're captivated by those mundane things, if you will. Sorry, not meaning to offend anybody, just that's the facts, unfortunately. Where can you go from there? Inside. The whole idea of going inside is to go out and to grow. If we keep filling our head with the fluff, the static, the bullshit, then the spiritual side suffers, period. With the ridiculousness of the election's over, try and figure out where your focus needs to be. You know, in truth, it is all one thing. Our lives, our day to day, and our spiritual side. We shouldn't look at them as separate, but for many, you have to until you get to a certain point of confidence, if you will. I'm not here to sell you snake oil. I'll never tell you what to think. I'll never tell you what to do. Find where you're being drawn and go towards it. But if you are really interested in and you immerse yourself in politics, sports, stupid shit, and again, I don't mean to offend, if that's where your focus is, there's really isn't going to be any growth. Hopefully, you understand that and don't look at it as it negatively. I'm just being honest with what I'm shown, what I know. And, you know, the physical world got to me last night. Family members' roof leaked. So the physical world came knocking at the door, and we had to help. Again, it's still the same life. These things happen. Don't let it dampen your light. It's part of our journey in this salt sack. I'll probably only do a little video here and there. My growth's kind of occupying me more and more. And I'm not just being called, I'm being drawn, I'm being pulled. I'm not going kicking and screaming, I'm going willingly. But I know where my focus has to be. I mean, I'm fortunate that I can do this. And honestly, not everyone can, or not everyone has the time or circumstances to do so. But what I'm saying is do what you can, when you can. You know, your meditations don't have to be a ritual. They can be a brief moment. You just start connecting. I mean, I understand if you want to set a stage and set a set of circumstances, and for some, that does help them connect better. But in truth, you don't need it. You need it as a crutch. If it makes you feel better, do it. But at some point, you won't need those things. You won't need the meditation. You won't need the stones. You won't need the incense. At some point, you realize you can do all these things without any assistance or without any crutch. And you can do them at any time. Anyway, have a good weekend all. Love to all. Hope it's a good one. Can always reach out if you need me. Love you guys.